So I'm having this conversation with Ava last night, my budding 14-year-old stepdaughter, who is, I would imagine, like most teenagers nowadays, confused as all get out. Anyway, the conversation is about this formal dance she's going to go to this weekend and, buying her an outfit and whatnot. And then the topic of a sleepover pops up, and her mom, Penny, was like, no, you're not going to have a sleepover, because she wants to go sleep over with somebody, one of her friends that we disapprove of. And this little girl is just a bad influence on Ava. Ava won't admit it, of course, but we know that this little girl is just bad. And on her social media accounts, she's got this, meaning Ava's friend, even Ava too. They've got this. They're on this pronoun thing. Ava's friend is wants to be known as they them, and Ava claims to be non-binary, and all this stupid stuff. It's just nonsense. So when we're telling Ava, no, you can't have a sleepover this weekend with your friend who's they them, and it's a girl who says she's they them. She was like, but why? And we tell her because we don't, agree with that little girl, and whatever. And then I just started getting raw with it, and I'm like, how stupid is it for someone to believe that they have multiple? Think about it. I said, think about it, Ava. They them is plural. This is a little girl who's 14 years old who identifies as they them. That's more than one. In any other psychological context, if you have multiple personalities, you have a disorder. So how in the world is they them identifies they them? Because one day I feel this and one day I feel that. Like, that's madness. How is that normal? And then I told her, how sane would it be for your cat to one day wake up and say, you know what, I want to be a dog, and I'm a dog today. Or a bird wake up one day and the bird says, you know what, I want to be a fish today. And she's like, she tries to be smart, right? Like, she rehearsed this with her friends or whatever stupid video she sees on TikTok. Well, there's a difference between species, and animal. The human race is different than the. I'm like, hush, be quiet. Here's the point. People, and I don't understand this, because a lot of people, even within the church, are falling for this, what I'm fixing to tell you guys. Somewhere along the way, people began to discard with the idea of an exclusive claim. We have become intoxicated as a culture with the need for inclusivism. Like, let's just, everyone's truth counts. Like, there's no one single truth. There isn't not one single morality. And so I thought about Ava. We would easily agree, you and me, and even Ava, that an exclusive claim is really common sense. I can exclusively say I have a nose, right? That's an objective fact. I can exclusively say that it's dark outside, because it is. I can exclusively say that I'm supposed to be faithful to one woman, my wife. I can exclusively say that I'm employed by this employer right here. I can exclusively say that I'm driving a white car. So why can't we exclusively say that if you have a vagina, you're a girl? That if you have a penis, you're a boy? Why can't we exclusively say that? And here's why. Because of this thing called subjectivism. Subjectivism is a real fancy word that basically means this. If I feel it, it's true. If I feel it, it's real, no matter what the objective world says. For example, if I am a boy, but I feel like a girl, then I'm a girl. Now, in a medical sense, you can say that. In a health sense, you can say that. Ruben, what are you talking about? Here's what I mean. Let's say the temperature outside is, you know, 85 degrees, but I have a cold and I'm freezing. Objective reality says it's hot outside, but my subjective reality, because I'm sick and I have COVID, for example, my subjective reality is, man, I'm freezing, I'm cold. No matter what the objective world tells me, I'm cold. And when you apply that to this gender madness, you will see how this subjective reality is just like you and I having a cold. The objective world is there's only male and female, but I subjectively feel otherwise. It's like if I'm sick with COVID-19. The objective world says it's 85 degrees outside, but I'm freezing on the inside. Because I'm freezing, I might feel like that's the reality of my life, but it's temporary. It's going to go away. And that's what kids and that's what people out there need to realize, that even though you feel something, it doesn't make it real. It's temporary. The objective world, the exclusive world, is where the realness is at. If I feel like I'm angry at Penny, does that mean I'm not married anymore? If I feel like you see where I'm going with this? Exclusive claims are okay with inclusive people as long as it doesn't deal with their feelings. I'm a man, but I feel like a girl. No, you're sick. As if you had COVID and were cold on the inside, even though it's hot on the outside. And that's what we need to wake up to, folks. Exclusive claims are all around us. If you're a man, if you're a male, then you're a male, no matter how you feel. If you're a girl, if you're a woman, then that's who you are, no matter how you feel. Because if you're feeling otherwise, it's because you're sick. If I'm feeling otherwise, it's because I'm sick. And I'm here to, I guess, announce to you or remind you that an exclusive claim is based on fact. An inclusive claim is based on an emotion, on a feeling. And this culture is getting entirely out of control. And it's sweeping teenagers off their feet and into this trend of pronoun insanity. They, them. No, Ava, you're not going to go sleep over with one of your little friends who has a multiple personality disorder because she thinks one day she's this and one day she's that. No, we're not going to let you hang out with that. Parents, be careful with your kids. This culture is killing kids one tweet, one post, one meme at a time. If you're not careful, it's going to get you too if it hasn't already. God bless you. I got to go to work. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.